This week, I make my first roast duck, a meal for Sarah, a questionable baked potato, some downtime. Welcome back to Feeding My Fam 5. All right, Monday night, you know what that means. Date night, which I love and look forward to every week. So we decided we would go to the Cheesecake Factory. And if you've been to the Cheesecake Factory, you know that their bread is amazing. I can't decide which I like better, the sourdough or the brown bread. Which is your favorite? Of course, again, I forgot to take pictures of the what we got. I did the Skinnylicious crispy chicken sandwich without the bun and the side salad, and then Paul went ahead and got his favorite fish and chips. I ate his coleslaw with my chicken patty. Very good. Tuesday, Tuesday night, I made fried chicken, and I wasn't sure I was going to have enough fried chicken, so I just threw in some minute steaks, and I made barbecued baked beans, and I made some baked potatoes, and that's a can of squash. It's not the most appetizing looking, but it's really good, and I made some buttered noodles. Wednesday's supper, I did a roast duck. Never made roast duck in my life, but I made a roast duck. And it was like a honey glaze on it. And yeah, it turned out really pretty. I made bacon cheeseburgers for anybody who wasn't going to who's not a duck fan. And then I did buttered little potatoes. And of course, there's some Jarfredo. All right, before we get on with Thursday, I want to share my one good thing with you. On Saturday, Paul, Sarah, and I went out to this place called Pinhook Bog where we did about a little over 2 mile hike. The trail was really beautiful. It changed with every turn, it felt like. And we ended up climbing up and down, and I guess our top elevation was like 133 feet. Here's one of the changing sceneries. This was like a little meadow of May apples, and May apples actually do grow little fruits, and part of it is edible, but the other part, if you don't know what you're eating, is poisonous. Other than one other group of about 4 or 5 people, we were the only ones out there. They were out there foraging for mushrooms, and I think they said they found some onion scapes and some wild garlic scapes. It was just all very peaceful. And so, here, I want to share some of that with you now. And I think I will end this section here with this sweet little guy. As you can see, again, I recorded it in the wrong format, but I hope you can see just how cute he was. All right, on to Thursday. Thursday, Sarah had a really long day, and so this meal was requested for her or by her. She wanted fried pork chops with rice and gravy and little green English peas, as we call them, little baby Lesueur peas. I made some buttered noodles, some cheddar biscuits, fire roasted corn, and yeah, a off brand of Velveeta. It was good. On Friday was considered hit and get. Um, Paul, Sarah, and I all did potatoes, and this was his potato. He's done this potato since we were married, almost 30 years. It's butter with copious amounts of Thousand Island dressing and pepperonis. Both of the boys did a chicken patty it was a Purdue chicken patty that I threw into the air fryer and some Jarfredo. And then Sarah and I, we both had potatoes as well, like I said, and we did butter, sour cream, salt, and pepper. We did fire roasted corn, some Colby Jack cheese with green onions. It was delicious. Saturday. Saturday was super easy. I just did crawfish and shrimp étouffée and some white rice. And Sarah made some pull apart garlic knots. Sunday was May the 4th. So, of course, we had to pay homage to Star Wars with May the 4th be with you. Paul decided on the movies for a movie marathon, and I provided all the junk food. We started out with homemade chips and queso, moved on to the glorified cheeky nugs, the boneless chicken nuggets or the boneless wings. There was a cherry chipotle barbecue sauce on those. Paul also had been to the store and picked up little boxes of candy like you would find at the movie theater. And this is some of them that we had left over. And the boys, they wanted pizzas, so I did the Just Roll crusts. And this one right here is Alfredo or Jarfredo, and some Purdue grilled chicken with, just mozzarella cheese and some Italian seasonings. And the one on the other one, the one that's a little overdone, that one is just a red sauce and mozzarella cheese with some Italian seasonings. Then I did homemade mushrooms, fried mushrooms with, again, buttermilk, seasoned buttermilk and seasoned flour, and some homemade ranch. So it was a very junky evening, but it was a successful evening. Well, that was our week. How was your week? Did you make anything super amazing this week? If you want to share it with me, I would love to see it. Send me a picture of your home cooked meal to Kat at feedingmyfam5.com with the subject line fam meal. And let me know about that meal. Is it something that y'all really enjoyed? Is it something that you cook pretty often? Is it a family heirloom recipe? I love to know these things, and I love to know the stories behind them. And I'd love to start picking one submission each week and feature here on my channel. Well, I hope that you have a really good week coming up, and I'm wishing you many happy and delicious meals. And y'all wash your hands and come on.